I think everything is okay. I think, hopefully, everything looks okay. The mic is on, the desktop out is on. I will say hello, ladies and gentlemen, and non-binary pals, to the infectious madness of Dr. Dekker. Let's just continue. Continue.
Midnight each day.
On Valentine's night.
Okay, I don't think I need to go over this. So this is all done. So I will continue. Yes, I'm very sure.
David Hunt.
I can change my skin.
Then skins.
Dr. Dekker dated his patients.
I had a hot date.
We went out for drinks.
I took photos of Jessica.
Dr. Dekker did
On
phone
Valentine's Day.
and ask me for Nathan's number. There was a girl there.
Am I wrong to keep the locket?
I'm allowed to talk to her, aren't I? He was preoccupied with finding
Photographs.
patterns.
Rocking chair.
Let
I
me
haven't
just
been
see
back
this.
to the beach since.
I had a bit of a shaky loop incident.
Ellen
I'll find
out, Annie on
I
the
set
beach,
fire.
Mariana on the
In the
beach.
sea.
to Hannah's clothes in the garden. I dug
Okay,
the grave.
Mariana
I'd said
could
goodbye.
still
Dr.
be.
Dekker cursed me.
It didn't weigh enough to have a body in it.
I have little notes here. It says, oh.
Oh,
Yeah,
Doctor.
Jaya.
you surprised me.
Hey.
Reminds me of Officer Yates.
Who?
Did I ever mention I had a special friend in the police force?
No, you did not.
Nah, it's not something you drop politely into a conversation. He's been doing some digging and he's found a couple things.
Yes.
There's a crime scene report that goes into all the gory details,
Oh,
and
God.
another report that's about a patient you're seeing today, Claire.
Claire,
I'll put them both on the desk for you. And thanks for the grief counselling, by the way.
you're
It's really
very.
been helping. You know,
Mm-hmm.
I'm so glad you're here.
Oh, don't. Okay. There. Acti spiked. Oh, did somebody spike my water? Bye, Jaya. Professor Workwick. Oh my god, how many people do I have? The rest was Claire killed David. It's underlined some things to ask her about. I wonder if Bryce buried David. What happened with Ben? Ask patients about the paper spike. Too much to do today. I asked it. I will ask this guy first. You are someone I don't know. Hello. Wait, what's your name again? Hello. Warwick?
Professor Warwick, I'm a physicist. Where's Dr. Dekker?
Wait, let me just go back on the responses. Dr. Dekker is dead.
Is he really?
Yes.
Actually dead? Not a worthy adversary after all, then.
Wait, what? Somebody. Wait. Excuse me. How do you write adversary? Adversary.
Perhaps ask me something physics related.
It's not inquisitive. Thank you. I want to know what do you
Is he
mean?
really
Adversary.
dead?
Adversary.
Dr. Dekker challenged me. He tried to use my theories against me. Quantum theories.
Oh my god. Why do you give me such hard words? Quantum?
Dr. Dekker challenged me. He tried to use my theories.
Quantum theories? Quantum theories?
Do you really want to know? Dekker's eyes used to glaze over whenever we talked about that.
You can tell me.
He didn't believe in quantum physics.
Excuse me?
As if it's something that you can optionally believe in.
What?
Well, it started with an experiment.
What experiment? What experiment?
Have you heard of quantum suicide?
I heard of it. I know what quantum suicide is. I just can't, like, word it out because I'm also very confused about quantum dot. Yes, I know what that is.
No, I don't know anything about that.
No, that you
Have you heard of quantum suicide, Doctor?
quantum suicide. Yes, I know what quantum su I think this is right.
Well, then I'll be brief. According to the laws of quantum suicide, if I were to shoot myself now, then one branch of my timeline would result in my death,
Oh,
whilst the other in my continued existence.
oh,
I simply
that,
applied
yeah.
that logic to something different.
Huh, I know that. Like if you do one thing, just one specific thing different, two different timelines. Okay.
Well, then I'll be brief.
Yes.
According to the laws of quantum suicide, if I were to shoot myself now, then one branch of my timeline would result in my death, whilst the other in my continued existence. I simply applied that logic to something different.
Something different. Something different?
Maybe if you asked me that in a parallel universe, I actually know the answer.
Mara, effer, something.
Well, then I'll be brief.
Yeah.
According to the laws of quantum suicide, if I were to shoot myself now,
Okay.
then one branch of my timeline would result in my death, whilst the other in my continued existence.
Okay, that makes
I
sense.
simply applied that logic to something different.
The if of something. The if of something different.
I don't really know what you're getting at.
How do you write different?
Well, then I'll be brief.
Yes.
According to the laws of quantum suicide, if I were to shoot myself now, then one branch of my timeline would result in my death, whilst the other in my continued existence. I simply applied that logic to something different.
The if different. Something different.
Are you sure that question's for me?
Yes! The if in a different. Something different?
I don't know.
Mara, just a moment. Just a moment, somebody's calling me. I can't run. Okay, back. I'm back. So, I'm just... How do you write something different? That's my question. Wait. I'm just gonna write. If I wrote it wrong, I'll write. Okay, so something different. What do you mean by something different?
I'm not aware of that.
What's with the mic? Something's wrong with the mic. Is it better now? Again, I have such... Where's the mouse?
Well, then I'll be brief. According to the laws...
To what does that apply to?
Gambling.
Gambling.
I set up an experiment whereby I would visit a casino and place a very large bet at the roulette table. Now, I would always bet on odd.
Yeah.
Now, the results of this particular experiment were mundane. I won as many times as you would expect according to the laws of probability. But then,
Bro.
I changed a parameter.
Oh. So, why gambling? Why gambling?
Why not gambling? My wife Vanessa left me for a neurosurgeon.
No.
You know, she emptied our entire combined wealth into her barrister's wallet.
Barrister's what?
I needed more money. Physics provided me with a solution.
What parameter did you change? I think was in the.
Quantum suicide required a loss of life to make it a realistic thought experiment.
Excuse me?
So I simply upped the stakes. Every time I bet on odd, I would place everything I had on that one spin of the wheel, and it worked.
What?
For a while.
What? What do you mean by a while?
Do you know, you remind me of Doctor Dekker. He always used to ask me questions I didn't know the answer to.
Oh my god, really, bro? Really? I really hate you. This guy, man. This guy. Did it stop working?
Dr. Dekker killed it, and I can't get it back.
What did Dr. Dekker... What do you mean that Dr. Dekker killed it? What do you mean by that?
Well, my theory, quantum gambling.
Yeah.
If the stakes are high enough, you will win every time by simply shifting your consciousness into that branch that wins. It's tricky, but it can be done. Dr. Dekker didn't like that. He saw me becoming rich and powerful, and he hated that. That's why he proffered the hangman's paradox.
Okay, so hangman's paradox. How rich and powerful were you?
Honestly? Well, I think he feared quantum physics. He didn't like things being explained in terms of science. Almost as if he'd have preferred chaos.
Okay, so he asked something about hangman's paradox, right? How do you write that?
My theory, quantum gambling.
Quantum
If the stakes are high enough, you will win every time by simply shifting your consciousness into that branch that wins.
What?
It's tricky, but it can be done.
You
Dr.
can jump
Dekker
through
didn't like that. He
timelines?
saw me becoming rich and powerful, and he hated that. That's why he proffered the hangman's paradox.
Hangman's paradox. What is the hangman's paradox?
Well, imagine a judge sentences you to death.
Yes.
Now, it will be Monday or
Yeah.
Tuesday next week. But it will be a surprise. Well, which day do you think you'll be executed?
Monday, I think? 1 week, right? Monday? Monday.
Well, Monday does seem likely, yes. Because if you're still alive on Monday at midnight, then Tuesday won't be a surprise. But if you're sure that it's Monday, then that won't be a surprise either, will it?
What?
Dekker tricked me.
How did he trick you? I don't understand you. How did Dr. Dekker trick you? I don't... What?
He told me that sometime in the future I would lose a bet. That I would lose all of my money. Now, this didn't seem likely because I had quantum gambling on my side and it was working.
Uh-huh.
But he unnerved me. He made me doubt myself.
Okay.
And then it happened.
Okay.
Recently, I lost everything that I'd managed to build up since Vanessa left me.
How do you write Vanessa? V-A-N-E-S-S-A left you?
We were married for 14 years,
14.
7 months, and 3 days. Vanessa couldn't have children, at least that's what she told me. She grounded me in reality. I'm not complaining. It's probably what I needed. But part of me always thought that one day I'd achieve immortality through science and we'd be...
Aww.
It wasn't to be, though.
Did it bother you not having children?
Well, yes, it bothered me. Especially now that I find out that she's pregnant. Oh, no, it wasn't a rocket scientist that was required, but a brain surgeon, it seems.
Oh my god!
I have considered putting that neurosurgeon onto his darkest timeline. But I'm not a killer, it would seem.
Oh my god. Where... should I ask him about Valentine's Day? Wait, there was one question I didn't answer, I think. No, I did. I did answer. Okay. Where were you on Valentine's Day, I think?
I was at a fundraiser for a charity called Mind Stretch Outreach. Don't know how I got roped into that, I can't remember. But it was full of very clever children with bizarre outlooks on life. And Jaya. It was Jaya who asked me to go.
How long? Wait, what? Excuse and what? So you were... Wait. Warwick... I have to write this down. Wait, where did I... Oh, here. Ellen. So, Warwick fundraiser. Okay, so I wrote that down. Hopefully, nothing... How did you say mind stretch?
I was at a fundraiser for a charity called Mind Stretch Outreach.
Mind stretch outreach.
It's full of poor kids with very capable minds.
Why does that sound
I did give
familiar?
them a talk on quantum tunneling once, and they loved it. Not sure it'll put dinner on the table for any of them, though.
Oh, that was just mean. What is quantum tunneling? What is quantum?
Oh, you're gonna have to Google that, Doctor, I'm afraid. I'm not a walking Wikipedia. I'd love to tell you, but I am paying you by the hour.
Matter.
Maybe look up Schrodinger's cat whilst you're there.
I know what Schrodinger. You know Jaya?
Oh, she's Dr. Dekker's lovely assistant.
Yes.
I imagine she's your lovely assistant now.
Yes.
Yeah, she always smiles and makes me a cup of tea before a session. That smile. Which reminds me, my session. Can we talk about my problem now?
Your problem? Your problem?
Nope. I think you're gonna have to Google that.
What is your problem?
I'm not a gambler, Doctor. I'm a scientist. I need more money.
You're a gambler.
It's true, I've run out of money for my research. An opportunity has arisen.
So, what is your... Oh my god. Your research, right? Yeah, that's right. I think. What is your research?
Quantum gambling.
Quantum.
It's a pet project. It's got nothing to do with work.
You're a
Because I don't
gambler.
have significant amounts of money to lose. And there won't be enough jeopardy for the experiment to work.
You mother. What? So he said opportunity. What? Opportunity.
A very wealthy group of individuals have offered to pay me a very large sum of money if I attend their next private soiree. They don't want a talk or anything like that. They want a practical demonstration.
A practical demonstration of what? A practical demonstration of what?
They'll pay me £1 million if I can successfully survive 6 rounds of Russian roulette.
No! No!
Now, I am worried because of what Dr. Dekker said, but, well, I can't help but thinking that the stakes
No.
are so high I can't possibly lose.
No, 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 no.
What do you think, Doctor?
No, don't take that.
Should I take them up on their offer?
No, don't take them up with the order. No, do not take them up on the offer.
No. No, I suppose you're right.
No, don't.
In a darker timeline, you probably said yes and I'm dead now. I earn good money where I work. How do I stop losing it?
Stop gambling. Stop gambling.
I take your point. But I suppose to decide whether to continue gambling or to stop gambling is a gamble within itself, isn't it?
No, it's not.
Well, my time is up.
Excusez-moi.
Will we be having another session or... No, don't answer that. It'll turn you into a gambler like me.
Brother.
Infectious. Isn't it?
You said infectious. You tied in. So... Wait, why don't I have him here? That's so weird. Ben. What happened to Ben? With Ben? So maybe I should ask Jai what happened with Ben. Oh wait, should I see the crime scene report from the case that Dekker located the aftership behind soaked in blood. Paper spike death accessory or in a long prolonged extraordinary region of victim's heart. Estimated from liver temperature between 8:30 and 10 a.m. Oh wait. So who? Oh my god! I thought. Oh my god! I messed up. Wait. Who was Wellen? Oh my god! Bryce. Oh my god! I have to write this down. Bryce is out. He was in the gallery. Because Bryce is out. Bryce is out. He was in the gallery till I think it was 11. Alan's out. Alan out because Mariana saw her get in a cab. Get in a cab. So Mariana's out also because the cab was 11. So Mariana out because she saw Alan enter a cab. Right? That's what I wrote. And Mariana on the beach. Mariana saw Alan. So Mariana is also out because of this. So we have excluded Bryce, Mariana, and Alan. So that leaves Claire, Nathan, and Jaya. No, that is not probably this car. There is no way. There is no way these people could. Assignment Christian Weber, police officer. Standard procedure. On Tuesday, November, Holter sound to a call received by a neighbor, the Bauer Har, Western Park Avenue, concerning a report. The disturbance. We arrived at the address and knocked on the first door, but there was no reply. When we examined the rear, the property, and gained entry through insecure patio doors, we entered property through door and outside by shouting police, but did not hear any response. We searched the premises, but entered the dining room of a seat next to a man who was lying on the ground. The man did appear conscious, both persons were drenched in blood, and there was a substantial amount of blood on the carpet, walls, and furniture. I noted what appeared to be a steak knife on the floor, which also covered in blood. At this point, I asked the woman to put her hands in the air, which she did. PC Hall secured the female, police officer. Hall secured the female while I checked the man for signs of life and found none. I asked the woman her name. She identified herself as Claire Castleford. I asked if she knew the dead man, and she said it was her husband, David Castleford. I asked if she knew that. I asked what happened, and she said that she had killed him. Following the arrest at PC Hall, which discovered a person present in the house, I said to following Castleford into the hours you under the arrest for decision of murder. Then I continued to place her back in the police station. Did you read her Miranda rights? Maybe that's why she isn't in jail. That could make sense. So let's see if I can say hello to Jaya without getting into a lot of bullshit. Hello Jaya. Wait, let me just write. Hello Jaya.
I'm fine. I'm ready for my grief counselling. I emailed you Mariana's address. I don't know why you'd want it. I suppose you're going to start doing home visits now, like Dr. Dekker?
Why did you give me her address? I didn't ask for it.
Nope. Ask me another.
Why did you give me how do you say Mariana? Mariana address?
Doctor, if you don't want it, don't text me and ask for it.
I didn't text
It's
you.
alright. I don't mind doing menial tasks for you.
No.
Someone has to do them.
I didn't ask for it. I didn't ask. What? Why did Dr. Dekker visit her?
Some mornings I come into work and still expect him to be here. Sometimes it feels like he actually is here, watching over me.
Okay.
We had a connection. It's gone now, though. You can't have a connection with the dead, can you? Not for too long, anyway.
Excusez-moi. You had a connection? Can we go back to the...
Dr. Dekker asked me to have dinner with him for Valentine's.
And you didn't go?
I refused, obviously, because you don't sleep where you eat or something like that.
Excusez-moi.
But it was flattering, especially with competition like Mariana around.
I'm so confused.
I'm fine. I'm ready for my grief counselling.
So, grief. Grief?
Grief is such a strange word if you keep saying it. Grief,
Definitely.
grief. It sounds like somebody's being whipped. And you're going to ask me how I feel today?
So she said she sees Mariana as a competition. You see Mariana as competition?
Sorry, I didn't mean I was competing. I was happy Mariana was going out with him. I didn't want to be romantic with him. We had a stronger connection than that.
A stronger connection? Connection.
Dr. Dekker and I shared some philosophy. We'd both read The Cult of the Kinetic Mind, and
What?
we agreed with a lot of what it said. Have you read that book, Doctor?
No. Go away. Oh my god, I have so many. No, I have not read the book.
In Cult of the Kinetic Mind, the author suggests that everyone is capable of psychokinesis, and
What
that
is
the cult leaders
psychokinesis?
specifically had these powers that turned their followers into disciples.
What?
It's not a fun read, but if you're into psychology, it's a blast.
What is What is psychokinesis? What is psychokinesis?
Psychokinesis is the ability to change the physical world without actually touching it, just by using your mind.
Oh god.
It's not just about bending spoons. It covers all sorts of things like telepathy, telekinesis, telesabalas.
What?
Shoot me, I'm a Kojak fan.
Wait, wait, what? Psychokinesis. So it makes. Okay. What is. Okay, telekinesis is. Telepathy, telekinesis is moving objects, right? Telekinesis? What is telekinesis?
Like I said, all those cool things are in Cult of the Kinetic Mind, apart from Kojak, obviously.
Okay.
If you ever get a patient who thinks they can change the world with just their mind, then duck, just in case they can. But seriously, do a whole load of shrinking and make them better.
Okay.
Whether you believe in psychokinesis or not,
Okay.
you'll need to figure out your approach with those that do.
What should my approach be? What should my approach be?
How do you make people who think they have special powers better? Do you remain passive and support, encourage them, take them away?
Passive and support, I think. Passive and support, I think.
Things could escalate. Building trust is one thing, but at what cost?
So, oh my god. Oh my god.
I'm fine. I'm ready for my grief counselling. I emailed you Mariana's address. I don't know why you'd want it. I suppose you're going to start doing home visits now, like Dr. Dekker?
Home visits.
Yes, Dr. Dekker started doing home visits for Mariana. He said she couldn't concentrate properly in his office.
That's a load of
I hope
bullshit.
you're not thinking of doing the same thing.
No.
I need you right where I can see you.
Yes. No, we are going near Mariana.
I'm fine.
Okay. So.
Dr. Dekker asked me to have dinner with him for Valentine's. I refused, obviously, because you don't sleep where you eat or something like that. But it was flattering, especially with competition like Mariana around.
Okay.
Grief is such a strange word if you keep saying it. Grief, grief, grief. It sounds like
Yes.
somebody's being whipped. And you're gonna ask me how I feel today?
How do you feel today? Well, she asked me. Yes, I am going to ask you.
I don't know.
Motherfucker. Let's.
In Cult of the Kinetic Mind, the author suggests that everyone is capable of psychokinesis and that the cult leaders specifically had these powers that turned their followers into disciples. It's not a fun read, but if you're into psychology, it's a blast.
Are you into psychology?
Yes, psychology. I think you'll find it's relevant, Doctor.
So are psychokinetic powers common?
No, not at all in my experience. Dr. Dekker had an unusual number of patients who claimed psychokinesis. Either he'd been specifically looking for them or someone had been sending them.
Someone has been sending them? I don't know.
It's entirely possible that someone is targeting this practice with psychokinetic patients.
Who?
To what end, I don't know. It's no coincidence that most psychokinetic patients are diagnosed as insane, or at least temporarily insane. It's a handy diagnosis if you're facing criminal prosecution.
Claire!
Especially if it's for murder.
Claire! Wait, let me just think. Which one of my patients claims they have psychokinetic powers? No? No? Which of my patients claims psychokinesis? Kinesis. My God, English is so hard to spell.
Most of the patients you're seeing have claimed some kind of psychokinesis.
Yes.
If you don't think that's the case, then they just haven't told you yet.
No, a lot of them told me. So Nathan can repeat the day, specifically one day. Bryce can stop time or not stop time. He gets an extra hour. Claire, I don't think she has any psychokinesis. Or maybe she can see ghosts. I'm not really sure. Alan can shapeshift. Marianne is the only wild goose. I don't know what Marianne's power is. She doesn't have one, I think.
Most of the patients you're
So there was a cult leader somewhere in there. I want to know what does that have to do with anything, because is there a cult leader here? Because my God, there's Cthulhu shit, so probably there could be a cult
followers
leader.
and disciples have a very strong tie to their cult leaders, almost like they've been brainwashed. The author suggests that this is because they've witnessed some kind of psychokinesis, like pyrokinesis or telekinesis.
Okay. So you were alone on Valentina's day. So
I was at home on my lonesome, Doctor.
You killed him. You killed him. Definitely you. You have no alibi. So just because you're my assistant now, you think you're going to be excluded? My bro, you have no alibi. Claire could have... No, Claire wouldn't have a motive though. Claire needs Dr. Dekker's approval or to get the timestamp to say she's okay. And I mean, not that she is okay, but that she He's going to therapy so that she doesn't get prosecuted. Nathan says death moves the time on. Nathan has a strong motive to kill Dr. Dekker. Claire not so much. I don't think Claire did anything like that. Jaya is the unknown in here. I have no idea what Jaya's motivation is. So I have
Yes, Dr. Dekker started doing home visits for Mariana. He said she couldn't concentrate properly in his office.
bullshit.
I hope you're not thinking of doing the same thing.
Hell no.
I need you right where I can see you.
Right where you can see me. Where you can see me. Excusez-moi.
Checks and balances, Doctor. Somebody needs to be watching the watchman, so to speak.
Watching the
Make sure
watchman.
you're helping, not hindering.
What the hell does that mean now? So was Dr. Dekker dating Mariana? Because that would be an ethics code violation right
I
there.
have no idea what they did and when they did it.
Oh
I'm
god.
happy to keep it that way too.
I did not ask for Mariana's address. I didn't ask for her address.
Well, maybe someone sneaked your phone during a session and texted. I know they all look innocent, but if it's not nailed down, there's a good chance they'll walk away with it.
Oh
You know,
god.
I used to have an iPad and a Surface.
What? What's a what? Jaya!
Checks and balances, Doctor.
Okay.
Somebody needs to be watching the watchman, so to speak.
Watching the watchman.
Make sure you're helping, not hindering.
What does that mean? Helping, not hindering. I'm sorry, what?
He probably did his fair share of helping and hindering. He was definitely helping in the beginning, but then seemed to lose sight of things.
Okay. Helping, not hindering.
He probably did his fair share of helping and hindering.
Okay,
He
that's
was definitely helping in the beginning, but then seemed to lose sight of things.
lose sight of things. I'm very confused.
I think he was so overwhelmed by the patients he was getting. His curiosity just got the better of him.
Okay.
There was a definite turning point.
Turning point? Excusez-moi.
Somewhere around the time Professor Alderby turned up, that seemed to unsettle him. And then we had a flood of extra weird patients. I think it was all too much for him. I think I misjudged him.
You misjudged him.
I hope you deal with it better.
Bro, I am so confused right now that I don't know what I'm doing.
I was at home on my lonesome, Doctor, like I said before.
You're such... You're in it. You're in it.
Yes, Dr. Dekker started.
Oh, so he said Mariana couldn't concentrate. Why couldn't Mariana concentrate? Why could Mariana not how do you write concentrate? Concentrate? Right? That's how you write it?
Honestly, I think Dr. Dekker had a bit of a crush on Mariana.
Motherfucker!
Or vice versa.
No!
I'm not really sure. There's some footage from their home sessions if you want to see them.
Yes, I would very much like to see them, even though it makes me sound like a perv. I'm not a perv. I just want to know what happened. Not in that way. Yeah, don't think me weird. Don't think me weird. Yes, I want to see the footage. Please don't think I'm weird. Please.
That was a joke, Doctor. I guess we found our level.
Wait, what? So, did he visit other pa- patients, patients at home? Right? That's
No,
how you
as
write?
far as I know, Mariana was the only patient that Dr. Dekker did
He
home
had a
visits
crush
for.
on her! They had an affair! How is this? Oh my god! How did nobody notice? This is such an ethic violation! So, how do you know? Oh my god. Oh, crappity crap. Wait, do I have anything else? I don't. I have grief. What do.
Grief is such a strange.
So, grief, and is there anything else? No, that. Grief? Then we have. You were alone on Valentine's Day? Turning point. So, turning point. So, helping and hindering. I have that. Right?
He probably did his fair share of helping and hindering. He was definitely helping in the beginning, but then seemed to lose sight of things.
So, do I have lose sight of things? Lose sight of things? I did. It did. So wait, maybe if I... How can you tell if I am helping or hindering things? Oh, okay, so that's not... You misjudged him, I think?
Somewhere around the time Professor Alderby turned up,
Yes.
that seemed to unsettle him.
Okay, unsettled.
And then we had a flood of extra weird patients. I
Weird
think it was all
patients?
too much for him.
Too much for
I
him?
think I misjudged him.
You misjudged him.
I hope you deal with it better.
So you misjudged him, maybe that. You misjudged him, right? That?
There's just a lot of crazy flying around, Doctor. Don't catch any of it.
I'm not! So she said something else.
I was at home on my lonesome, Doctor, like I said before.
Okay, so that and grief. Right? I have these two.
Grief is such a strange word if you keep saying it. Grief, grief, grief. It sounds like somebody's being whipped. And you're gonna ask me how I feel today?
So maybe... Why did you say... Wait... Are you into kinky stuff?
That was a strange thing to say, wasn't it? Whipped. Am I all whips and chains in the bedroom or dominant in the boardroom?
Oh!
Don't answer that, it's not a question.
Oh
It's
god.
early days for a harassment suit yet. What with
Jaya,
Ben's
you
nervous shock
freaky
already.
girl! I like it. I like it. Don't change. So another thing that I have is here. Claire killed David, and we already know that. We know that Claire killed David. I'm pretty sure he did, or a zombie. I'm not sure which, but he did. And I'm not laughing at that. I'm laughing at the situation because we know that Claire killed somebody. It's damn. So something's to her about what happened with Ben. So I have to ask about Ben. Have you? What happened with Ben? What happened with Ben?
I think that's all settled now.
Okay.
We are agreeing to pay Ben £5,000 and he's agreeing not to say anything about what he saw.
What? What? What did he see? That's not.
He thought he saw
What?
a creature
What?
coming out of Dr. Dekker's mouth.
Huh?
But at least that's the reason he's given for not emptying the bins that night. Either way, it's
What?
not the kind of publicity that we need.
Creature?
Shiny, happy, sane people.
No, go back with the no, we talking about it. Creature? Creature?
I don't know anything about
No,
that.
no. No. Creature. Are we really not talking about that? Do you have anything else?
I was at home on my lonesome, Doctor, like I said before.
Can somebody, I don't know, confirm that? You know, that you were alone? So, can somebody confirm that you were alone?
You're overthinking things. You don't need to ask me that.
Yes, I can. No. So Paper Spike was also in the police report. Paper Spike, right? So let's ask that.
It's in that police report that I gave to you. You should really take a look at it.
Is there anything else? Wait, let me just go to the clues. Crime scene report. They realizing that the victim's office. Maybe Dr. Dekker's family? Dr. Dekker's family?
No, that's not it.
So she mentioned the mother. What do you know about Dr. Dekker's mother? What do you know about Dr. Dekker's mother?
Dr. Dekker did send me to see his mother once.
Was she a
She was
therapist too?
dying in a nursing home and he didn't want to see her.
Mother
I
ever!
remember him calling her a manipulative, evil old hag. You tend not to ask any more questions after that.
Well, that's dark. Wait, let me just, but no, clues, notes. Should be there, Dr. Rovers was expected, I asked that. The arrest report says Claire killed David. I underlined that something says, I wonder if they haven't prevent, as patients of Paper Spike, too much to do today. Nathan, the day he was murdered, I should ask Nathan. So, Nathan, do you talk to Nathan?
I didn't really speak to Nathan that much at all, but I have this strange feeling that I know him really well. I can't quite put my finger on it.
Because you saw him 100,000 times, probably. My guess. So there was one that...
I was at home on my lonesome, Doctor, like I said before.
So you were on your lonesome.
I'm a bit of a bookworm. I'm one of those annoying, constantly self-improving, overachieving types. Takes one to know one, eh, Doctor?
Yes. I don't believe her. I have another question. It's green, but I have to ask it. Did you lie being home alone?
I don't know everything. I know most things, but not everything.
Okay, that didn't help at all. So I think I am going to end it here. I have 5 more minutes, but I want to start something and not finish it. That would suck. So I finished Jaya, and this is what we know. We know that Dr. Dekker was killed. Wait, I have clues. So crime report: Dr. Dekker was killed at 8:30 or between 8:30 and 10:30 p.m., which means the killing had to happen before 8:30 or somewhere around before 8, because you can't actually estimate that much with liver temperature. You can give an estimation, but it can't be. So let's say from 8 to 11, right? That's our shtick. So what we know is that Ellen is out because Ellen was on a date, and she was on a date on the beach, and she was on a date till 11 o'clock. She rode a cab which was seen by Marianne, who was also on the beach at 11 o'clock. So that means Ellen and Marianne are out. They didn't do it at all. Not possible, because from the beach to there, it would approximately take 1 hour. And they were out. Marianne, maybe she could have killed someone, maybe, but she did things too, which has some what's it called, witnesses, right? So I'm putting Marianne out. She and Dr. Dekker had something. She has a motive, but timeline wise, she couldn't have done it, right? Not possible. So or maybe she could. I'm thinking. So Marianne saw Ellen at 11 o'clock, but the killings. So Marianne couldn't be out, right? Marianne couldn't be out. Not entirely. So Marianne out. I'm going to put a question mark. Because she saw Ellen at her car at 11. But no info on where she was before. Because she didn't go out clubbing. If she went out clubbing, she might have an alibi, right? So there's a question mark. So Bryce said he was in a gallery all the time, right? From 7 to the end when the gallery closed, which was at 12. Which means, let me just go back. I think I have the notes here. So I thought Marianne didn't drink with the taxi company. Ellen is out. We know that. Stealing, blah blah blah. Was with a female student at all night. Yeah. This is also. Bryce is out. So. Yeah. And he was malicious asking. So Nathan has a strong motive. He needs death to prolong, not to prolong, but to end the day and begin another one. Mariana also has a motive. She might be dating Dr. Dekker. Claire, I don't think Claire killed Dr. Dekker. She is capable of a murder, yes, but why would she kill Dr. Dekker if she wanted to be put on trial and said, oh, she is mentally there? She needed Dr. Dekker's note to say she is mentally stable to not stand trial, right? So the motive is gone. There is no motive. She needed Dr. Dekker. She needed him to write down she isn't mentally capable. She is mentally capable, but she is, I'm going to use a very bad word, she is crazy, so she can't stand trial, right? There's that. Jaya is completely, I don't even know what to say about Jaya. Jaya is the wild card here. I don't know what. So Jaya was alone. She doesn't have an alibi. I don't know what motive she has. That's my question. I don't know her motive. I have to find out if she had a motive to kill Dr. Dekker. But maybe Jaya's motive could be that Dr. Dekker went out of bounds and just went crazy, and Jaya had to stop him. That could be a motive. Maybe, maybe not. Anyways, everybody who was watching, I want to say thank you for watching. I have a YouTube channel which all my old streams are on. So if you want to watch, also Twitter has when I'm streaming. I say when I'm streaming, and all can be found in my bio or description of my Twitch channel. And yeah, I think this is a very good game. I'm thinking, my brain is going 100 miles an hour. If you hear my voice and it sounds strange, I'm sorry, I'm a little bit sick, but I'm enjoying myself here. Anyways, thank you for watching. Hope you have a great beginning, middle, and end of your day, and just enjoy yourself. Otherwise, thank you for watching again. I'm gonna keep repeating myself until I'm old. Anyways, goodbye. Bye bye.